Hello, I am Shafiq Sayed. In this video, we will learn a linear differential equation of nth order with constant coefficient. This is learning objectives. Means after watching this video, you will be able to define the linear differential equation of nth order with constant coefficient and understand the solution of linear differential equation of nth order and the complementary function. So this is a definition of linear differential equation. See here, there is derivative and the derivative present here, and decreasing order n minus 1 the derivative, n minus 2 derivative, and here. So see here is constant a0, a1, a2, an. Here is function x of x, means x is a function of small x. So x is your independent variable, y is your dependent variable. So this is called the linear differential equation of nth order with constant coefficient. So always remember, linear means here the power of this derivative should be 1. Okay. Now next, how to obtain the auxiliary equation. So we know that this is linear differential equation. Only put here d by dx equal to d, means this is derivative notation. So after putting this, we get this equation. Take common y, we get here this, and denote this bracket by this f of d, means we call as an auxiliary expression. If we equate with 0, so we call it as an auxiliary equation. So degree of this auxiliary equation is done, that means it has nth root. So consider here nth root as m1, m2, m3 and mn. Now, so there are two forms of linear differential equation. One is here non-homogeneous form, another here homogeneous form. So here is capital X, means capital X is any function, means sin x or cos x or e raised to power x. So we call it the non-homogeneous form of linear differential equation. If this function is 0, we call it as a homogeneous form of linear differential equation. Now what about solution of linear differential equation? There are two parts in solution of linear differential equation. One is here complementary function, another here particular integral. So complementary function depends on the roots of this f of d equal to 0 auxiliary equation, and this particular integral depends on the auxiliary expression f of d and right hand side present function capital X. Now how to, there are 4 complementary functions cases depending on the roots of this auxiliary equation. There is nth root of this auxiliary equation. Case number 1, if roots are real and unequal, consider here these roots d equal to m1, m2, m3 up to mn are real roots and unequal, then CF for that as equal to, so there is nth roots, so here is n number of constant, c1, c2, c3 and cn. So multiply here e divide for putting these real roots. So m1 and independent variable x plus e divides second root m2 independent variable x plus e raised to power third root m3 independent variable x plus up to cn e raised to power is nth root mn x. Now case number 2, if roots are real and equal. So see, if two roots are equal, means d equal to m1 equal to m2, then CF is as, so two roots, so there are two constants C1 and C2, but multiply one independent variable, only one constant C1 or C2. So we multiply here x and take the bracket. So write here E for putting real root m1 or m2, because m1 m2 equal here. So m1 x or m2 x. If three roots are equal, means m1 equal to m2 equal to m3, then CF is so see three constant C1, C2 and C3. So plus multiply here x independent variable, so in increasing order multiply here x square. So always remember here is nothing but x raised to power 0, so x raised to power 0 value is here 1. Okay, now take bracket, write here E for putting roots, but these three roots are equal, so you can write here m1 m2 or m3 x. If fourth root are equal, m1 m2 m3 equal to m4, then CF is, so see full constant here C1, C2, C3 and C4. Here x is to power 0 plus here x multiply plus here x square multiply and here x cube multiply. So close the bracket and write here E for putting real roots m1 m2 m3 m4, m1 over m2 or m3 or m4, m1 independent variable, so on. Case number 3. Case number 3. If roots are imaginary and unequal, for example consider it two roots m1 equal to alpha plus I beta, m2 equal to alpha minus I beta. So see here there are two roots alpha plus I beta, alpha minus I beta, but both roots are complex conjugate, means here is positive then here is negative, so it called as a complex conjugate roots. So always here complex conjugate roots present. So see we can write this as plus or minus I beta. So see here this is the real part, this is imaginary part. So see here for this as equal to E for real part putting device. So here alpha is the real part, so put here alpha independent variable x in bracket. There's two constants C1 and C2, because here is two roots m1 and m2. So here cos device put here real imaginary part beta, so beta independent variable x plus second device here sine, so put here imaginary part beta x. So this is CF for this imaginary roots or complex roots if they are unequal. Next here case number 4. If roots are imaginary and equal. Consider m1 equal to first root alpha 1 plus I beta 1, second root m2 equal to alpha 1 minus beta 1, these are complex conjugate, m3 equal to alpha 2 minus beta 2, m4 equal to alpha 2 plus I beta 2. These two roots are complex conjugate and these two roots are complex conjugate. So we can write this root as alpha 1 plus or minus complex conjugate 2 roots, and another here alpha 2 plus or minus I beta 2, and these both are equal. Then here to see, by comparing alpha 1 alpha 2, this is real roots, is alpha 1 equal to alpha 2, and another here beta 1 equal to beta 2, so this is imaginary parts. Now find the CF for this as E for real part, so is alpha 1 or alpha 2, both are equal, so we can write here alpha 1 alpha 2 independent variable x in bracket. So there are 4 roots because here here is 4 constant, because here is 4 roots. So first two constant c1 plus here is c2, but write here independent variable x because two complex conjugate are equal here. So c2 here is x, then cos revise, put here imaginary part beta 1 or beta 2, so beta 1 or beta 2 independent variable x plus another two constant c3 plus c4, but write here x because both complex conjugate are equal. Is here sign device, put here independent imaginary part beta 1 or beta 2, so write here beta 1 x. Thank you.